ice water and bread, and it is given, like Big Fish has said, he's going to give me a loaf before the end of today.
I'm going to give her a big loaf,
a mighty loaf in battle, you know. So you guys should come to Benue and take our water and take our bread, because it is super duper cool. So congratulations to us. So yay.
I think that's we'll use that one and start the weekend.
Do you understand?
Yes,
that's what I'm talking about. Another high five. This one, you're getting high five. No, you're getting high fives. You're so lucky today. But anyways, we have lots of gist for you guys. We'll go on a break. When we come back, we'll be talking all those things. Don't go away.
If you go away, you will miss.
Switch on my TV, my room, then we see the light. Something, music calm down here. You already know. Something, music calm down here. You already know.
Welcome back from that break. If you are just joining us, the program is Just with me, Nigeria.
You want to start? You're hailing Nigeria now.
Own dear native land.
Should I join you and sing? I can give you the band.
I used to go beg you. See, this is still new. Let's not scatter it. It's still new.
Well, I say it's new to us.
Yeah, so this generation, the Gen Zs and the millennials and stuff, you know, but the other people, like our parents, like Big Fish was saying that his mama was actually like vibing
she knew how to sing it.
Yeah.
So that's the new national anthem.
So we have a new national anthem. For those of you watching from other parts of the world.
Will you say it's new or it's new old?
It's new to me, to be honest. So I mean, I would say it's new.
Yeah,
but it's like a revived one.
Nursery school.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
Okay, but what do you think about this new national anthem that our president passed it to you, and the way they rushed the whole process, passed it
before? I mean, it was so fast, like
it was so fast.
Before you know.
I was thinking that this same national anthem was dropped by the military in 1978, and it was formed by, I will use it, our colonial masters.
Yeah.
So going back to dropping a national anthem formed by a Nigerian, going back to an old one formed by our slave masters. Wow.
Whereas some other people are saying that the previous national anthem, oh my God, I'm gonna miss Arise, a Copper Throne.
Arise, you are doing something to arise.
My emotions were already attached to that one. I miss you, dear. But yeah, so some people are saying that the old national, I can't believe I'm calling this old, but like
just
national anthem had a more military undertone, the lyrics and stuff, and that this one is more uniting, the tribes and tongues may differ, we stand as one, and all that.
Why not form a new one? Entirely new one.
Oh, is that
start from there.
Because it was sung on our first independence. I think that is also a reason why. And then we see that there was an old video of where the president was saying he was going to revive it. That old video came up recently where our president
yes.
was
I think he mentioned it in one of those campaigns.
Yeah.
Well,
but anyways, we don't have a choice. I feel like the lyrics are still given. The tune is also, I think it has a national anthem vibe too. And I just wish that we can take it seriously. And we can
that's in Nigeria.
I know people that did not know the
present one.
The old one.
The old one, sorry.
The previous. Do you understand? I mean, you meant to say previous. I understand. So some people, they are going to take like 10 years before they learn this one. Please go and learn the national anthem.
If I was in school back then, this was the time that kids used to suffer.
Do you understand?
You rehearse it.
You will so sing it.
You rehearse it. You will recite it in class.
And they were even talking about the National Assembly, talking about the fact that we play more of the anthem than we sing it. So most times when there are functions or let's sing national anthem, people are standing at attention, but they are not singing. So I think we should sing it more than play the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's going to get worse because now that it's even an entirely new one.
Do you understand? With everything that people are, but anyways, let's see how it goes. And moving on to Side Budget's podcast that has been the most talked about thing on the blogs and social media.
Somebody said that girl held all the Nigerian men.
That girl is,
wow.
I don't know, but
wow.
I saw one of the comments and someone was like, in the next 10 years, the kind of PTA meetings we're going to be having is going to be crazy.
I was thinking about
these are going to be parents.
I was thinking about something like this girl is just, she's the first.
Yeah.
She's just a 21-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And coming out with this
the
mentality.
audacity, the way she even talks, she talks like she went to school for it. Like she
Nedu asked her that, please, do you people have a WhatsApp group that you people make your
no, okay, so in case you're wondering, let's just feel
what's your own opinion?
Come on, you should know my opinion. Come on now, are you kidding me? Because she didn't just say that, she said lots of other things that are very outrageous and very demeaning to my gender as far as I'm concerned. She said if you start talking to someone, if she's in talking stage 24 hours, she said if you start talking to her this morning in the evening she'll start billing you
500,000.
She said 24 hours into talking stage relationship or whatever, if you have not sent her 500k, and that is the minimum.
She's blocking you immediately.
Do you understand? You're going to be blocked because men are not scarce. There's so many men, and she will do anything. If you give her 20 million. And
they do ask her a question that what's the highest a man has given you? You say that the man is a married man. She says that's one of the things she regretted
because she feels bad.
She feels bad.
Are you kidding me?
They asked her that, did you know he was a married man? Say yes. So there are some things that she not give an excuse that there are some things she will do so that you regret later for the money.
Embarrassing. Please, that's not my gender.
Please. Just,
that does not in any way represent my gender.
It's funny how how people are coming out to support her.
That's what I'm saying. That this narrative is going to spread because there are other people that have it in their minds. It's just building up. They just need someone to help them. Her accounts have been banned, but she's still talking and replying people. She replied Eriga, she replied that worry girl, and her mouth is not good. Her mouth is not nice.
Well, I feel that that's her own truth.
Yeah.
And anybody that wants to go by her own truth,
they should go. See, believe what you see on social media at your own peril, at your own risk. Social media
some people are saying it's clout. Some people are saying
it's clout, but she there was a video where Uriel was interviewing her and she was like, no, she doesn't chase clout, unlike some people think, blah blah blah. But when it comes to social media, take what people say at your own risk. That is her life, and whatever she wants to do with it is her business. But if you carry that kind of person as your mentor, Bele,
you take Panadol.
That's all I'm gonna say. Talking about social media and giving people the audacity and opportunity to just be what I do not know. I don't know why people will get married. The fact that you could marry someone means that there was a time where something was at least good between you guys.
Good, there was communication, there was understanding.
There was love, at least there was emotions. Now when children are involved, it is even on a different level.
Level 2.
But how a man will keep dragging his wife to the point that he drags her family, I think that Harry's song has gone beneath the button. This is too much.
Well, he came out. I was, fortunately enough, I got a notification that Harry's song was doing a live because I followed his live previous week where he was talking about Casey and 5 Star Music and Casey Pressure and all those things. So he started again about his wife, that his wife he didn't have any intimacy with his wife for over a year.
Yeah, and then she got pregnant. And then he said he was accusing the wife's mom of adultery.
Of
having seven wives and a boyfriend. That's too much. Wow. That's too much. You're dragging
you can drag your wife, but don't drag her family.
Even that is childish. But when you start to drag even your ex-in-law, it means that I am seeing immaturity. It's just giving immaturity.
Well, she came out in the counter post
and talked about the whole bedwetting thing and all that.
No, it's just celebrity lifestyle.
Some people are saying, well, why is she talking? But she said there's a level that someone will drag you if they go that low.
Yes, you follow them. Yes,
follow them to the ground.
You just have to follow them to the ground. But
dragging her mom into the whole thing, I feel like it's becoming really embarrassing and a nuisance and irritating to the ears. I think just rest
relevant on the space.
He needs to be relevant with his talent, not with this, because this one cannot last as long as his talent can last.
Yeah, not at all. So Harry Song and his wife Alexa, they should find their common grounds.
And she said unapologetically on board. And I think I saw that picture where she goes.
They have 2 kids for crying out loud.
It's embarrassing.
I've just thought about the side effect of a broken home on this
and social media, because the internet
that.
never forgets. So these kids are going to grow up and go and see that their parents were dragging themselves. It's embarrassing, please. I mean, I think people should just keep their private lives private, because we're not there when you
That's
were
why it's called private, yes.
We're not there when you were loving her. Now we get to be dragged into
the whole mess and whole abaloo of
anyways, talking about still being dragged, but not so dragged. I think Ivy Ifoma has tied the not traditionally with Rude Boy.
Yes.
We know that after Rude Boy's divorce, they had been dating, and it also seems like she's pregnant from the pictures and the videos that we saw.
Funny enough,
what do you think?
Funny enough, someone said that I was having this conversation with one of my friends. Said, "Kai, but when Rude Boy, when you married your first wife, this girl was only 4."
Oh my
because he got married to his first wife 2004.
Oh
and Ivy was given there to 2000. Sorry, that was just 4 years gap, and now he's getting married. Well,
to be very honest,
the man's word, I would like to say that because he's 42 and she's 20.
Like, do you understand?
How many years gap? 22 years gap. But
and when they began, she looked to be honest, she looked too young. I felt like it was cruise. Like, these guys were just
joking.
Do you understand? Then the cruise was not now ending. Then the next thing we're seeing a baby bump, and the next thing we're seeing them being blessed, and
I think the most important thing is that they are legally married traditionally now, and they are going to do the church wedding. I think if they are going to do that, but I think they didn't just stop at the whole.
Some people are even dragging her for getting married to him. They are like, "Shay, you for just they just flex. Why are you getting married to this?"
What
guy?
kind of thinking is that?
People are even saying
well,
that.
he's I think he's legally separated from his wife.
Yeah.
So big ups to her. If the love exists between both of them, I think that's what matters the most.
Let's see how it plays out. We're going to be here updating you guys. But anyways, we're going to break. When we come back, we'll be talking to Sophia Mobutu and Israel DMW. Don't go away.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, me. Oh yeah, me. Oh yeah. There's a comment at the place, make you tell me what I have for.
This is Yami Bennett TV. A lot of people have been yamming us. Okay, so we could go meet all these
most of these views that they bring up for family. Like handwork is just the best.
Yami, make it just yami, make I know. Yami, make it just yami, make I know. Yami.
We're still here. Yes, we are. The program is Just With Me. In case you're joining us, why are you just joining us? We've been talking a few minutes ago, but I feel like Sophia has been through a lot.
Sophia has been.
To be honest,
ever since she gave birth.
She has not rested since she gave birth to Imadi. No, that lady has.
From one issue with, it's either with Davido himself or with his boys.
And it's also the fact that because of the relationship that she has with Davido, and by extension, I mean with Imadi, and by extension, of course, Davido, it just seems as though she cannot say anything without being tagged.
Yes,
so even when she tries to, live independently of, the whole situationship, it doesn't just work out for her. I think that she really has thick skin, I must confess. But what we're talking about today is the fact that she had to call out Israel DMW. We know that Israel is one of Davido's
I think it's
PA, aides, and he is super loyal to Davido. He doesn't even play with his boss. So Israel, Imadi, we there's this, I think there's this is it a podcast or so, an interview that she did with her mom, Sophia, where it was very great, and people were commenting it and saying, she sounds like, and I actually believe from that podcast that she's Sophia has done a good job raising her. She sounds very, courteous, very mature, very decent. She speaks very maturely. So from that podcast now, I think she was doing like a Children's Day shout out, because And then, by the way, happy Children's Day, happy belated Children's Day to all the children in the world. So they asked her how many countries she has been to, and then she's like,
I
she
don't
got
have
to
a
a
count,
billion, and
yes.
she cannot even count.
Yes.
Then Israel comes and says, "Organ money," and then puts the money bag emoji, and then puts like
that's
laughing.
what started everything.
And then it becomes a problem, because if it is actually not true, if he's lying, I wouldn't blame Sophia for being enraged, because it's bad enough that she's a single mom.
Bad enough that
You're
having the impression
her baby
that
daddy is a very, so it's already a bad, it's a painful thing.
because if you look from her outrage, or would I say outrage, from her defense, you see that
She's pain.
you can see
There's
pain that
there's pain.
I know that you are capable of taking care of
But
this
you're not
child,
doing it.
but you're not doing it. And
She even said that they are owing her. She said she
works
worked really hard to take care of this child. She talked about the fact that Israel had lied on her before, and then
severally,
she told him that Israel is too close to home to be lying that much. Do you understand?
because
Which
he
means
knows
he
everything.
understands.
Yes, understands everything.
But Israel is, I think he is paid for being loyal. Like,
well,
I don't know what to say.
He's where he is from.
But-
So he has
but
to
now
stay
where he
there.
did- now where he
He
did-
chop. He go there lawyer.
Because Sophia celebrated Imadi's 9th birthday. Obviously, the video was absent. And the message he sent was very funny to me, saying that, "I promise I would see you soon." It means that he owes that child
Yes, all that child
his
a lot. His
presence. You know,
presence,
it
yeah.
means he has not seen the child in a while. And Sophia went all out. She just demmed everything, and
No,
then
but
she gave this girl
I like what she did, because
Yeah.
she has single-handedly
raised that
been
child.
raising that child up. So
And the
she'll
child
be
is
paid.
not a Wawa child.
Yes.
I mean, if you know what I mean. The
Then-
child,
then definitely,
at least
definitely.
from what we have seen, you know, children can hardly pretend.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Children can hardly
They will
pretend.
show you the
You can
attitude
see that
immediately,
this
yes.
child is
Has been
pretty raised well.
raised well.
Yeah, so please,
So-
I think this lady has been through a lot. She should
Wherever
rest.
the video is, please go and take care of baby
She
mama.
should rest. We don't know what's going on, but then
You
if she
just take
says
care
you're
of her.
not giving her, then
Give her
please
more
do the
money.
needful, okay?
30 billion, no before.
Are you kidding me? Or do what you're supposed to do. But we have a movie of the week that has been trending on social media, Perfect Suddenly 2.
That's the part. If you have watched part 1,
we watched the part 1, there's a part 2.
Well,
and is of course produced by The Winlows. We know them, popular couple. They're pastors and relationship people that do beautiful skits all the
I
time.
started following Windows for
For
like
me
10
too, like
years
forever.
now.
Like when
When
it's
they
like
just doing normal skits, and it was very, and they
and
had all
there's a
these-
lot of progress.
Yes.
The evolving for me, you know, the
From
fact that
skit to
from
full
skits
movie,
just
yes.
looking very to quality. Let's talk about the quality of the movie. They really tried.
Yeah,
I
they
would
tried. No,
give it to
from
them.
part 1, I knew the guy that shot the first
Oh, okay.
the first part, and I expected nothing
Yeah,
less.
nothing
because
less.
Cinematography
Oh,
good,
beautiful, good.
acting good,
Great.
everything is good about the movie. The lesson,
I think
good.
it's a beautiful movie.
It's a
Talking
beautiful
about
movie, yeah.
false prophets, and one of your highlights. My highlight, one of my highlights is the fact that the wife told him that when he goes to see that Pastor Nicholas, he should not talk.
Yeah, yes,
Not
he
say
got
it. He said he will not talk.
Then he came after
Then
him.
he came with his list.
He came with a list.
He said, "You still should talk."
One.
One.
Then when he went, no, that
Yeah.
one didn't shock me.
That
I
was-
thought that when you go home, he will tell you that. He said, no, I didn't. I was.
He still lied.
But big up, you should watch that movie.
Yeah, the
It's
movie
an
is really
movie.
interesting. And it has a lot of lessons as well. And the other part was, which other part was that? When he came, that lady that they give a false prophecy, she said, "My father is in Kumasi.
Correctly.
My father is healthy and strong."
Please, no, the
I
advice.
say God
I
forbid,
think,
though.
I think the advice to people is that please don't. They said it clearly in the movie. The
Yeah.
message is clear in the movie that it is not everywhere they do miracle.
Yeah,
Most
that
churches
is
in
real.
Africa are showbiz and they do miracle.
Yeah, you
Just
need to be careful.
follow your spirit. You will
Yeah.
know when something is real if
Exactly.
you are really connected
To God. Truthfully.
So please, don't just be running from miracle from one place
yeah.
to another.
Because you're going to enter what they call one chance. in
One
Nigeria.
chance, big one.
Wow, so very interesting movie. And you know what we do nowadays now? So expect us to bring you a movie of the week every other week.
Yeah.
I am Big Fish. We love watching movies as well.
Yeah.
So we help you do. So when we say it, you can go and watch the movies. I think the movie's on YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube.
You can get it on YouTube. It's almost hitting 1 million views, if I am not mistaken.
Yes, it's almost hitting. I think
Almost
the last I
hitting.
checked it was
780
something.
Yeah. So big ups to the Wingless. Congratulations. We are wrapping up with our food for thought for the week, which says, when you give joy to other people, you get more joy in return. So you see that
It's simple.
joy givers are always joyful.
Yes. There's
Yeah,
no
so-
way you give out of love and you will
then
not be
you
happy.
you not be happy.
Yeah, there's no way.
They're just
Because if you are angry at someone, you inside will be
Yes,
bitter. That person
yes.
go to say inside and they
inside
bitter.
the bitter, yes.
So if you give out of love, inside go sweet you. So my people,
Please give joy, okay? Give joy. I mean, the world is already hard enough. So
Nigeria is already hard, you know.
Yes, really. We have to call out our country. Nigeria, we hail thee.
Let's go. Before they drag us from this.
Have a lovely weekend. It's Susie and
Big Fish.
Bye.
Catch you guys next Friday.
Yep.
Welcome to the exciting world of Benway Television, where we give you an exclusive